Today on Public Eye News, Michigan Attorney General Dana Nessel is suing the Trump administration over the loss of SNAP benefits. But first, a teen in Iron County is safe after being stabbed in her home.
Coming up, Bianca Kroll will have your weather forecast, where we'll take a look at conditions heading towards the end of the week. Later, Maggie Franzen will have your sports report. I'm Jacob Heston.
And I'm Summer Starrett. This is Public Eye News. Michigan State Police responded to a report of a juvenile being stabbed on Monday in Iron County. The victim suffered a significant knife injury at her home in Bates Township. The juvenile was then transported to receive medical care, which at the time of this writing she is still receiving. The Michigan State Police Department Iron Mountain Post was assisted by the local Iron County Sheriff's Office. The investigation as to what led to the stabbing incident is still ongoing. Law enforcement is currently looking into leads and reviewing evidence as they work towards a definite conclusion of this case. If you have any information regarding the incident, please reach out to the MSP Iron County Post at phone number 906-774-2122. And Michigan State Representative Dave Preston voted on Tuesday to support a bipartisan legislation that would be transformative for Michigan's nuclear energy network production. The plan has already gained the support from the House of Representatives, so will now need to be passed to the Senate before it can be signed into law by Governor Gretchen Whitmer. The plan looks to create a multitude of pathways to boost nuclear energy production in the state through grants, tax credit, education to encourage graduates to enter the nuclear energy sector of the workforce, and research on small molecule reactors, or SMRs. Preston claims that SMRs will be able to bring nuclear energy to remote areas of the Upper Peninsula. The plan is currently in the Senate for deliberation.
Bay College is being recognized on the national stage for its innovative approach to workforce training. The college's water technology program has received the 2025 National Council for Workforce Education Exemplary Credit Award. The honor highlights Bay College's partnership with Grand Rapids Community College and the City of Grand Rapids to create the Water to Work internship program. The initiative blends online learning with paid hands-on internships in municipal water departments. This helps students gain real-world experience while still earning college credit. The program stood out for its measurable results and collaboration between education and industry. Bay College leaders say the award reinforces their mission to prepare students for essential careers in the water and wastewater industry. Northern Michigan University's athletics is celebrating a major milestone, reaching a $10,000 fundraising goal to make a child's dream come true through the Make-A-Wish Foundation. The effort was part of the NCAA Division II partnership with Make-A-Wish, which helps grant life-changing experiences to children with critical illnesses. Student athletes raised the money through various campus and community events, showcasing their commitment to giving back beyond the playing field. The funds will go directly towards granting Indy's Wish, a 5-year-old from the UP born with Wolff-Hirschhorn syndrome, a rare chromosomal condition. NMU Athletic Director Rick Comley stated that he is proud of the teamwork and generosity shown by Wildcat athletes, proving that their impact reaches far beyond sports. Jamaican officials say that extensive damage has been done to the nation after Hurricane Melissa made landfall as a Category 5 storm on Tuesday. The storm has caused several deaths in the country and throughout the Caribbean. Jared Hill of CBS News has more from New York.
New images show the extent of the devastation in Jamaica after Hurricane Melissa, one of the strongest storms on record, slammed into the island on Tuesday.
Jamaica's gone through what I can call one of its worst periods.
Heavy storm surge left streets underwater, sustained winds up to 185 miles per hour, ripped off roofs, uprooted trees, and brought down power lines. Local officials say hundreds of thousands of people are without electricity.
Here is our home away from home.
American tourists Steve and Wendy Shirk hunkered down during the storm in a shelter at their resort in Ocho Rios.
The guests, they've been very cooperative. They've been very reassured. There's no panic.
It was peaceful in the shelter.
The storm being watched closely across the U.S., where the latest census shows more than 1 million people identify as Jamaican or Jamaican American.
I have my sisters, I have nephews, I have nieces in Kingston, Jamaica.
Texas restaurant owner Errol Biles has been working to get supplies to the island to help with the recovery.
I've partnered with a local nonprofit organization that is collecting canned foods, personal items, baby diapers, baby food.
Meanwhile, heavy rains and floods now batter Cuba, where thousands have already evacuated. Jared Hill, CBS News.
Now don't touch that dial. Bianca Kroll will be right back with your weather report.
It's time to go to work.
It's the defining event of our history.
This is the story of modern war and how it's changing us.
We've opened the secrets of the universe.
We can do remarkable things together.
We have never wasted our time together.
Be not afraid of greatness!
Mission accomplished.
Welcome back to Public Eye News. I'm Bianca Kroll, and here's our weather forecast for today. Looking at the campus cam behind me, it's looking like it's pretty sunny outside with a few clouds up in there. It's looking like that autumn day is really setting in on campus. If we're taking a look at the map of the Upper Peninsula, in Houghton, it is 54 and cloudy. Same conditions in Ironwood with a temperature of 48. Iron Mountain 52 with some sunny skies, and Menominee is 53 with partly cloudy skies. We're taking a look at the other side of the map here. In Escanaba, it is 54 and sunny. Manistee, we're seeing 55 with some rain. And in Sault Ste. Marie, it is 54 and clear. And back here in Marquette, it is 50 degrees and partly cloudy. If we're looking deeper into those current conditions, the winds are north at 8 miles per hour, and our barometric pressure is 30.23 inches and rising. And if we're looking into tonight's forecast, those same conditions of partly cloudy skies with a low of 37 and the winds north-northwest at 4 miles per hour, and our moon phase is going to be a first quarter. And if we're looking into tomorrow's forecast, we're going to see some partly sunny skies with a high of 51, a low of 40, and the winds northwest at 5 miles per hour. And looking ahead into the Halloween weekend, Friday, I'm going to have a high of 48 with some mostly cloudy skies and a low of 37 with some rain in the morning. On Saturday, a high of 44 with those same conditions and a low of 34. And on Sunday, a high of 49 with some mostly sunny skies and a low of 41. That's all I have for the weather. Now back to the desk.
Thanks for that weather update, Bianca. I'm glad to see the sun is peeking out this weekend. Now for some statewide news. Michigan Attorney General Dana Nessel is suing the Trump administration over the loss of Supplemental Nutrition Assistance Program, or SNAP benefits, as a part of a 22-state coalition, including 3 state governors. The lawsuit is filed against the United States Department of Agriculture, or USDA, including its Secretary Brooke Rollins, for the alleged unlawful suspension of SNAP. Due to the ongoing government shutdown, when the new fiscal year began, the funds to supply SNAP on November 1st are now insufficient, as Congress has yet to come to an agreement on the budget. Over 40 million Americans rely on these benefits and without it are at risk of food insecurity. For SNAP-related questions, reach out to your local Michigan Department of Health and Human Services office or dial 211 for additional help resources. And Michigan Occupational Safety and Health Administration, or MIOSHA, has announced $500,000 is available in Workplace Improvement to Safety and Health, or MyWish grant money. The grant is able to match up to $5,000 of purchased equipment for Michigan small businesses. It will aim to create a safer and healthier environment for businesses by allowing them to purchase the equipment or additional training they may need to protect themselves. To qualify, the business must have less than 250 employees, operate under MIOSHA jurisdiction, conduct equipment evaluation of purchase, improve the purchase to relate to betterment of employees' health and safety. For more information, visit michigan.gov/MIOSHA grants. In Novi, a radio call led local police officers in the area to something they had never seen before, an ambulance being hijacked by a suspect with a paramedic and patient inside. Heath Kalab of CBS News Detroit has the story.
This is Novi. I've been doing this job for about 26 years now, and it's the first for me.
Around 3:15 Friday afternoon, police officers and paramedics responded to a crash at 10 Mile and Novi roads. And soon after, the person allegedly responsible for that crash did something unexpected.
At-fault driver walked over to the MedStar EMS ambulance, got in the driver's seat, and stole the ambulance with the victim and a paramedic in the back. And one of our officers jumped in his cruiser and took off in pursuing this ambulance.
Police say officers pursued the ambulance before it collided with an SUV at 8 Mile and Beck Road.
Once they reached Beck, the ambulance failed to stop for the red light and T-boned a Plymouth resident.
The suspect then attempted to run away, but was taken into custody. MedStar says the ambulance caught fire in the crash and is now a total loss. MedStar CEO Colby Miller said in a statement, quote, We are grateful for the safety of our crew, the response of our partner agencies, and the bystanders who helped. We are working with Novi and Northville police departments in the investigation.
Now don't go anywhere. Maggie Franzen will have our sports report when we come back.
From the hills of Montana comes an extraordinary feat of filmmaking. Over 10 years, 150 remote cameras recorded a tapestry of creatures. The star of this story is a remarkable mountain lion, a dedicated mother, raising 6 cubs on her own. This is Willow.
Tonight at 8 on WNMU TV.
Welcome back to Public Eye News. I'm Maggie Franzen with today's sports report. Rivalry, resilience, and one unforgettable finish, Northern Michigan University's women volleyball outlasted Michigan Tech in a 5-set thriller Tuesday night at the Vanderbilt Arena. Senior standout Mackenzie Gerner was on fire, racking up a career high of 24 kills, 6 of them in the final set to lay their rivals to rest, lifting NMU past the Huskies 20-18 in the 5th. Setter Allie Barlow finished the game with a whopping 59 assists, while the defense was racking up digs to keep the Cats on top. The win marks NMU's 4th straight win over the Huskies and pushes them to 7-3 in GILIAC Conference play. As volleyball was winding down, another NMU women's team is gearing up to step into the spotlight. Northern Michigan University's women's basketball enters the 2025-26 season with high expectations. Senior guard J.C. Wacebrod has been named preseason All-GLIAC first team following a standout year leading the Wildcats in scoring and is in the ranks for one of the nation's top shooters. Last season, the Cats finished the year 23-9 overall and 15-5 in GLIAC play. Under head coach Casey Thousand, the team made their second appearance in 2 years at the NCAA tournament. While on the road in St. Louis, the Detroit Red Wings took care of business, skating past the Blues 5-2 on Tuesday night. An empty net left Red Wings captain Dylan Larkin the perfect opportunity to score his 250th career goal, an 8th of the season, with just 1 minute and 7 seconds left in regulation. Before sealing the game with the empty netter, Larkin had an impressive score on a backhand shot in the second period. Larkin had an explosive 3-point night to help lead Detroit to a statement win. The Red Wings will be back on the ice tomorrow against the Los Angeles Kings with puck drop set for 10:30 p.m. That's all I have for sports. Back to the desk.
Well, I'm glad to see that the Red Wings are doing really good this season.
Yeah, I mean, personally, I'm more of a Blackhawks fan, but I've got a lot of friends who are Red Wings people, and they're very happy about this start that they're seeing.
But I hear you have a couple more stories for us.
I do have 2 more stories. The Michigan DNR is now accepting Tree City USA applications through December 31st. The program recognizes communities committed to effective urban forest management and tree care. Cities, townships, and campuses are encouraged to apply before the year-end deadline. Also, the NMU Conservation Crew continues its Hiketober series, encouraging students and community members to get outdoors. Only a few hikes remain this year, wrapping up with the group's final event, the Halloween hike on October 31st. I don't know about you, but Michigan has offered amazing places to go hike, especially up here in Marquette. I feel like that could be something that could be really fun on Friday.
Yeah, and thankfully, like, the colors are still kind of hanging around for us. But speaking of trees, did you know that the Michigan State Capitol tree is going up soon?
Oh, I didn't actually. That's really cool.
In like a little over 2 weeks from now, they're having their annual Silver Bells in the City parade.
Oh, what is the Silver Bells in the City parade?
Well, it's an annual Christmas parade they do through downtown Lansing, and then at the end of the parade, they light up the Christmas tree.
Hey, that's pretty cool. I like that.
Well, that's all the time we have for Public Eye News today. I'm Summer Starrett.
And I'm Jacob Heston.
We'll see you next time.
The preceding program was produced by WNMU-TV, Northern Michigan University Public Television, in studios located in Elizabeth and Edgar Hardin Hall.